Hi, Royal Oak. I hope everyone is doing well. Just gonna make my screen nice and big here for you. All right, let's try this. So today in math, we are talking about pictographs. Last week, we were talking about tally graphs. Today, we're talking about pictographs. It's just another way that we can record our results. So let's talk about pictographs. They're Miss Filer's favorite, actually. Okay. So just like any other graph, your picture graph always needs to have a title, right? We need to title our graphs so we know what this graph is all about. Okay? And of course, we also need to have labels on the side as well to tell us what this graph is graphing. Okay, so for example, we can see here that we are graphing the number of watermelon slices eaten. Okay, this is the number of watermelon slices eaten, and these are the kids that had watermelon. Okay, so we need our titles. Now what you notice here is instead of using tally marks, we use fun pictures. Now, this part is very important. Because we are graphing kids eating watermelon, our pictures are going to be of watermelons. We wouldn't have a picture of a roller skate or a bumblebee because we are graphing watermelons, and using a picture that didn't match what we are talking about would not make sense, right? So that part is very important. Now there's one other part that we're going to talk about with pictographs. You can see here that this watermelon is missing its other half, right? Well, what that means is that this person only ate 5 slices of watermelon. Because if we come down here, we can see what each watermelon represents. This is called a key or a legend. All pictographs have to have a key to let you know what each picture stands for. So one watermelon, guys, does not equal one person eating one watermelon. How many watermelons does it equal? 10 slices. 10 slices. So if Miss Filer had 10 slices of watermelon, I would get one of these under my name. If I ate 20 slices of watermelon, I would have 2 pictures under my name because 10 plus 10 equals 20. Okay? I know this is a lot of information, so I have you doing a lot of practice this week to get used to all of this. With pictographs, they're very fun, but there are a few new things that you need to keep in mind, right? So this key is very important. One picture of a watermelon does not mean that person had 1 slice. It means they had 10 slices. And the picture of a half of a watermelon means they had 5 slices. So let me ask you a question. How many slices did Aaron eat? How many slices did Aaron eat? 5 slices. Now you might be thinking, but I don't see 5. 1, 2, 3. I only see 1. But half of a watermelon picture equals 5. Okay? Do not be nervous if this is a little confusing right now. You're going to have tons of time to practice. Okay? Okay. We're going to move right along to our example. Let's do an example together. Here, I have a what people prefer to buy at the grocery store. What's some of their favorite items to buy at the grocery store? Okay. Now, I've just collected my information by collecting pictures. Okay. All right. I've labeled my graph. Here's my title. Here's the title of my items. And here's where we will put the number of our items, okay? So sometimes your pictographs are going to look like a chart. Sometimes your pictographs are going to look more like a graph, okay? Let's do a little bit of this example together. First things first, we have to label our graphs. We did that. Then we need to make our key. Okay, now I don't know if you can see that. Let me make this a little smaller for you. Okay, our key here is, I've chosen to use a grocery bag as our key. Okay, because that way I can use the same picture for all of my items. Okay? I'm also using a grocery bag because we are talking about groceries. Now, each grocery bag equals one item. Each grocery bag equals one item. That is very important. So let's start off with jam. How many people enjoy buying jam when they're grocery shopping? Well, what we need to do is count the number of jam pictures we see. So, let's count. We have 1, 2, and 3. So how many grocery bags do I need to drag up here? 3, very good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Okay, so now how many people enjoy purchasing tomato soup at the grocery store? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people like buying tomato soup at the grocery store. So, how many grocery bags do I need to drag up to our tomato soup? 12. Because each grocery bag just equals 1. There's no skip counting here. So let's see, they might not all fit here, so Miss Filer's going to start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,